Deku was Hunk from Resident Evil, the T-Virus. We go to a car who's currently racing towards the scene of the incident at the Umbrella Security building. In the passenger seat is currently the captain of a squad, Captain Inkwell. And suddenly he gets a call. "Sir, you got a call." "Is it from Agent Hunk?" "No, it seems to be from unknown number, probably the higher-ups." "Hand me it." As Hunk grabs it, "Hello?" "Captain Inkwell, we need you to keep the hero's attention off the facility for a while." As the higher-up is currently looking through the camera and seeing the dead rise from the facility in the underground laboratory, "We need you to keep the heroes out of there as soon as possible. Reinforcements are heading towards the building as we speak." "What about Agent Hunk?" "Agent Hunk, Agent Fred, and Agent Vec are already inside. They are currently down in the bomb laboratory. Your orders are to arrive the heroes occupied. Got that?" "Yes, sir." As he hangs up, "Who was it?" "Just some new orders. Get me to the facility immediately." "Sure thing." As the person driving immediately hits the gas pedal as they start zooming down the road towards their security building. As he does a swift turn with the tires, turning around the street and approaching where there's a lot of people stacking up as villains are being escorted. As they arrive, as they get out, and these are armored security personnel, so it's odd for them to see them out in public heading towards the building. As some heroes attempt to block them, as Captain Inkwell shows his ID, "I'm Umbrella Security, Captain Inkwell. This is currently one of our buildings. We have authority of entry. We have a few of our men already inside." As a few of his men were talking, as he was all playful and new to the scene, so they didn't expect him to gather authority so quickly in the Umbrella Foundation. As then an old hero would approach, seemingly saying, "This is currently a crime scene. You cannot investigate. This is our building, private property. We have authority to enter. Now come on, we don't have to be here all day." As then a seemingly tired hero with bags under his eyes show up. "It's alright, this is their property. There's nothing we can do about it." "Thank you, hero. Eraserhead, I've heard some stories from you from my predecessor. Come on, boys, move in and secure the building." As several of the Umbrella Corporation guards immediately go towards the building. As Aizawa would stop Captain Inkwell. "First, I want answers. Why so many? This is our building. We're just seemingly doing a sweep. Make sure there are no more villains inside. That should be our work." "Not necessarily. This is private property. You have no business searching the building." As Eraserhead would seemingly stare at Captain Inkwell. As Captain Inkwell would stare back. "You got a problem? Take it up with our lawyers." As he immediately starts to walk away. As Aizawa would sense something off here. As he would go to talk to some of the policemen. As Captain Inkwell would immediately walk into the open door where a few of Hunk's team that didn't go down the elevator was waiting. "Report." "Well, if the building is secure, we can 100% say that. No heroes bugged anything. We also did a sweep 3 times, make sure nothing else was missing. We believe these villains were after something in the underground laboratory. I wouldn't be surprised if they were hired by someone down there to try to smuggle something out. This is top secret." "Understandable. How's Agent Hunk?" "Agent Hunk has currently really lost contact. The only person that's managed to get contact to him is the higher-ups. All other contact has been postponed for some reason." "Postponed?" "Yes. Orders from the higher-ups. I can't really say why." "Okay, just get men and secure the entire building. We need to have this place spotless. The heroes will demand an investigation. As it's a crime scene, our lawyers are going to have a hard time keeping them off our backs." "You're really taking charge." "Well, I'm the face of the Umbrella Corporation security. I gotta make sure nothing happens." "Is Hunk rubbing off on you?" As one of the guys would say. As Captain Inkwell will look over towards them. "What do you mean? You've gone on a mission or two with him, haven't you?" "Honestly, a lot of people call him the Reaper of Death. Not many people come back alive with him on missions." As this would pique his curiosity. "What do you mean?" As we go back to Deku and his team. who are currently firing. Keep firing, we can't let any of them through. We need to get to the elevator. As seemingly the people they had killed started rising up back alive like zombies. As the random guard is just firing his weapon. What are these things? Explanations later. As they're seemingly running down the hallway, gunfire is heard. We need to head towards the elevator. As suddenly, the wall would collapse. We'll take another route. There's another way towards the elevator. As they start to backtrack a little bit, are any of those other creatures let loose? From what I can tell, no. Even if they are, I can handle them. A good explosive or two. No explosives. We can't collapse the walls on us. If the walls lose, the whole structure's coming down. Ugh, you're no fun, Hunk. Hey, at least he's reasonable, Vec would say. Listen to me, as he would then just pull out his gun and start shooting in direction we're killing a zombie. Enter this room. We'll have a better chance to coordinate and strategize in there. As first the security guard, and then Vec and Fred would enter. Lastly, Hunk would enter the room. Izuku. As he would close the door and then seemingly pick up like a chair to block the door. Okay, we're seemingly trapped in the facility. And it's currently swamping with the undead. And the fact that they didn't incinerate the bodies of the past... Well... few times we had complications. We're looking at 100 undead in... As Vec would then start to question Hunk. You know something, don't you? What's in these vials? Classified. Come on, he is the leader of our squad. We can't really do anything right now. Listen up, newbie. You're lucky to still be alive, unlike your partners. They're all dead. I'll give you guts that you've managed to make it this far without being either infected or killed. As gunfire is heard, what's that? Probably more of the villains or whatever that were trying to steal our equipment. They're probably dealing with the undead as well. Won't this be a problem if any of them escape? They won't. Every area is cut off except the elevator. Even if they make it up the elevator, they'll be gunned down. Currently, the Umbrella security has the place on lockdown. They're not going to let anyone in or out of the building for at least until this blows over. We just need to get this case to the higher-ups out of here. How are we going to do that? The elevator is on the other side of the laboratory. It will take us a few hours to reach it at most, since our quickest route was cut off because of someone exploding a wall. What? I had to explode that thing. You didn't see how it was thrashing me around? I don't think anyone cares about your mental health, Fred. What? Me? I'm fine. As then Vec, the random security guard, and Hunk just seemingly look at Fred. You're messed up in the head worse than I am. Aw, you flatter me so. That wasn't a compliment. But I would like answers, Hunk. You're the most trusted in the Umbrella security when it comes to jobs like this. I need answers. Just because we were teammates and you're my only teammate that really survived with Fred and the other person for so long, you want answers? We've done this work for a long time, Hunk. Ever since Rockford Island. I think I deserve some answers. Just give him answers he wants, Hunk. And then this whole thing blows over. That is classified. I outrank both of you. And our other partner who's currently on an assignment in New York. As the random security guard doesn't seemingly know what to do as he's just trying to communicate, messing with his radio. Listen, I'm tired of these excuses. Every mission I go on, you have higher classification, and a lot of this stuff is questionable at best. Why are these people turning into zombies? Can you at least tell me that much? As then a concerned voice is heard over the intercom. You can tell them. Fine, I guess I do owe you an explanation. What's in there is the T virus. We had an incident in Raccoon City about a year ago. We transfer any remaining saved files here. And there were only 2 we managed to salvage. One of them just got broke by that stupid scientist, and the other one is currently in that briefcase. I'm more irritated I could not find his corpse. He's either still alive around here somewhere, or he's part of the undead. Our orders are to make sure we don't have an incident like Raccoon City. Hence why this facility was made to cut air ducts. That means there's only one flow of air that breathes this entire facility. Everything else has been cut off. This virus doesn't leave the facility. Because unlike our previous one, this one isn't as airborne, thanks to modifications. So it will not spread outside this building. That's good at least. But still, Raccoon City, were you the only operative of a certain team that was sent in? 3 Umbrella agents, if I remember, made it out. Can't be 100% sure. But that's all I know. You being one of them. This still doesn't explain what the T-virus is. A bioweapon. There, you got it out of me. A bioweapon. What are they trying to create? I understand the hunter and all that, but what bioweapons are they trying to make to cause this much destruction? Stop with the bickering, and I'm the one that likes to do crazy stuff and argue, but this is too much even for me, as Fred just simply walks to the window of the room that leads out into the hallway. And y'all just like to argue. I understand you haven't seen him in years. I understand your last mission with him was probably 10 years ago. I'm the person that loves to do the explosions, love to go on crazy missions. In fact, Mexico was a better time than this. You were dealing with the cartel, weren't you? Yes, I was dealing with the freaking cartel. It was absolutely amazing. You can't believe how many weapons they got, man. They tried to steal some equipment from Umbrella, and it was the worst day I gave them ever. We're off topic. Hey, I think I'm getting communication through. The security guard, well, the other Umbrella agent would say. As, this is Captain Inkwell. Repeat, contacting Hunk. As the Umbrella guard would hand over the communicator. This is Hunk. What is it? This is Captain Inkwell. Currently, we've secured the building of what happened. But I think the heroes are going to try to look into the situation and may try to investigate. Of course, they're going to try to investigate. Just keep Aizawa, the detectives, and everything in the dark. Do not let them get a shred of intel. Got that, Captain Inkwell? I'll do my best. I was the first on the scene. Or than your guys. So I will make sure nothing gets out. We've already checked. The building hasn't been bugged. No wiretaps, no communicators, no nothing. We've already sent a group to interrogate the villains before the heroes can, in case they were related to this incident. We are also working on several other matters. It's going to be a little bit tricky, because lawyers are probably going to get involved soon. Umbrella has some of the best lawyers in the country. Don't you dare worry on that. Just get it done. As Hunk puts down the walkie-talkie. Now how are we going to get to the elevator? As then, Fred looks at something. What? As then, the Umbrella security guard looks over. I think he's referencing the cart. What are you planning, Fred? As he just simply has a smile under his mask and puts his hands together. And then, behind his mask, he just gives a eerie look. The next scene. Fred is literally on top of a cart with a submachine gun and is currently being pushed down the hallway as he's unloading the entire thing. Come get some lead! As he keeps unloading the entire gun into the vast of the zombies that were in the facility. As the security guard is currently pushing Fred while Hunk and Vec are currently running behind, gunning down any of them that are trying to chase after them. I have to admit, this was actually a clever idea for once. Usually half of his ideas ends up in an explosion somehow, so don't stop questioning yet. I really need to stop talking with y'all. We are a team, even if you don't like it. You're just gonna get yourselves killed one day. As then they manage to get down as the security guard trips as Fred goes rolling down to the end of the hallway as the car just hits a zombie head on as it cuts through its gut as its body, upper half of the body goes flying over Fred. Again! As he just throws the gun upwards which falls on the half body of the zombie's head behind him. Well, I guess that goes that gun. As he just pulls out his pistol, then shoots the two zombies in front of the elevator. The elevator is here! Why do I... Oh, I really need to ask for people that can be disposed of. As he walks into the elevator, followed with Fred, Hunk, and the security guard. Alright, up the elevator we go. As the elevator starts to go upwards, and it reaches the top, as they exit, as Captain Inkwell and a firing squad are currently aiming at the elevator door. As soon as they see Hunk and them, they point their guns down. Good to know you weren't gonna shoot us. Yeah, but we got a situation. It was literally an hour of a gunfight. What could be worse than that? This. As he holds a small video, they're investigating the entire Umbrella security. Orders from the Hero Safety Commission president herself. I knew I should have killed her when I left my last job with her on Umbrella security orders. Purge the laboratory. As he walks away, as a few people in heavy suits enter the elevator, carrying flamethrowers, just start to go down. So what now? First, sanitize past. The random security guard. Yes, sir. I'm teaming you up with Captain Inkwell. Make sure the heroes don't find anything. I have to report back. You two get a new assignment. As he seemingly walks away, just done with Fred and Vec. Ever since Rockford Island, he's changed. You can say that for sure. It kinda like he wants us dead. He doesn't want us dead. He just doesn't want us near him. Probably because we're the only people that really survived that place after the incident. Enough talking about it. Let's go. As that's the end for What If Deku Was Hunk from Resident Evil, the T-Virus. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.